Right. So in the previous class, what we have done is the MPLS is given on every router. MPLS traffic engineering also is given, followed by RSVP was also, the command for RSVP was also given to all the interfaces on every router in the path. And also we went to OSPF and said, hey OSPF, you need to share your database of area 0 with this MPLS traffic engineering with this so-and-so router ID 10, loopback 10. And we created a two-tunnel interface. We have created two-tunnel interface. One which is dynamic tunnel, customer B will be using it. The other one is explicit tunnel option, which customer A will be using it. How do we achieve this? By using a static route. By using a static route to the loopback interface that we have dedicated to customers. That's the very important secret you should know. How do you manage to bind the tunnel interface to the customers? If you see here, show run section IPVRF, sorry, not in R1, R3. Here, what do you have is BGP next hop getting advertised as the extended BGP community for this customer. And on this loopback 100, I have an IP address 100, 100, 100, 100. And when I write on R7, when I write a static route, right now I don't have any static route. Static route. But I remember I was writing on static route in the previous class towards tunnel 0. Show IP interface brief. I have tunnel interfaces. Oh, there is no tunnel interface. Maybe all my configuration got erased. I think I need to redo it. That is okay, we can do it again. But let me check whether in R3 I have it at least. Show IP route static. I do have a static route. You see here? You know what is the 60? The 60 is the one which is identifying this customer B. So here it says any traffic to customer B, you go via tunnel 10. And if you see tunnel 10, show run interface tunnel 10, it's a dynamic tunnel. Let me repeat.
Yesterday we.
I said I'm repeating. Let me repeat. The
Okay.
60 network identifies customer B. How? Go to router 7 and see 60 is loopback 60, and that is show run section IPVRF. You can see that is given to customer B. So customer B is saying me is 60.60.60.60. To whom it says? It says to router 3. It says it's me 60.60.60. It is advertising with the next stop of this. So when I write a static route to 60 via tunnel 0, it will definitely go only to customer B's VRF. And that loopback to which we send the traffic is a dynamic tunnel. What was your question, Go?
No, I mean that yesterday we didn't finish router 7
No,
configuration.
we did router 7, we did one
Because
VPN.
because
We did
because you was busy with
my
someone on the phone.
friend. Actually, we did one VPN. The other VPN we did not do because of the explicit error. Anyway, we did not. We are going to repeat it again. We are going to repeat again because I have not saved the configuration. Show run interface tunnel 10. Do I have it? No. Tunnel 20. Do I have it? No. But we created tunnel 10 and I failed to save it. No problem. I'm going to do it now. First, let's do tunnel 10. Interface tunnel 10. IP space IP unnumbered loopback 10. Saying use loopback 10. This loopback 10 is what? 7.7.7.7. This is not 200 or 200, 200 or 60, 60. This is not the one. See, to show IP interface. To show interface INT. You see, I'm saying use this as your IP address. And then I want to enable MPLS on this interface. Tunnel destination is 3.3.3.3. Tunnel mode is MPLS traffic engineering. Tunnel MPLS traffic engineering priority is I. Tunnel MPLS traffic engineering bandwidth is 2 meg. Tunnel MPLS traffic engineering path option is one dynamic. This one is dynamic. And you see, this was coming yesterday when we left. Okay. This one tunnel is up and I'm saving this. To bring the other tunnel up, I need an explicit path. So let me first of all write down the explicit path. IP explicit path name. I'm going to say upper path. Enable. Next hop address is 15.5.1.1. That's the English interface IP address of P2. And then I'm going to say 15.2, which is this address of R4. and then 15.1, and then 3.3.3. Done. So we have the explicit path defined. The only thing I need to do now is attach this to the tunnel interface. Interface tunnel 20, IP unnumbered loopback, loopback 10, MPLS IP, MPLS tunnel destination is 3.3.3. Tunnel mode is MPLS traffic engineering. Tunnel MPLS traffic engineering priority 1. Tunnel MPLS traffic engineering bandwidth 2 meg. Tunnel MPLS traffic engineering option 1 explicit, very important, explicit, and the name that I have given is upper. That's all. Now we have to write a static route to push customer A traffic via this tunnel. So for that I say IP route 100 is what? This guy is advertising, router 3 is advertising. 255, 255, 255, 255. Use tunnel 20. Likewise, for customer B, I think it is already there in the routing table. Let me check. Show IP route. Static. Oh no. Why every time when I type static, it's not showing. Show IP interface brief. Do I have? Okay. Tunnel 20 is down. Tunnel 10 is up. For tunnel 10, we need to write IP route. At that side, we advertise 50. Tunnel 10. Okay. Now we need to find the reason why we are not seeing tunnel 20 up. Tunnel
But
20
tunnel
is not up.
20, no, but tunnel 20 we didn't figure it yet.
What? What did you say?
On router 7, we didn't figure tunnel 20, only tunnel 10, I think.
No, here I see, I'm showing you, no? Tunnel 20 is the show run interface tunnel 20. It's there, no? It is there. It is there. So, I think there is some issue we need to troubleshoot. Let me check whether tunnel 20 is available in router 3. Even here I have it. Okay. And what is missing? Everything looks good. But the tunnel is not.
Sir, could you check the upper path, the next address? in R3 here.
R3? Okay.
Yeah.
Show run. And it's show IP explicit paths. This one is springable. This one is springable. This is springable. Of course, 555 is springable. Okay, now I'll check it on our 7 side. Show IP explicit path. Fifteen dot 5.1.1 is directly connected. 15.2.1 is router 4. 15.1.1 is router 3. It goes where the shortest path is going where this path. That doesn't matter. I want to check OSPF. Show run section router OSPF. OSPF cannot be a problem because I already see one customer tunnel is up. Tunnel 10 is up. So we cannot blame OSPF. OSPF has got this traffic engineering commands proper. So it is not OSPF. That might be the problem. Where might be the problem? Let us check. Show MPLS traffic engineering tunnels. Tunnel 10 to the destination is valid, connected. It is using the path option, which is dynamic. Not only that, it is also showing the route that it takes. It takes via the below path. We did not write any explicit route, but it shows. Okay, I want to record the route. So there is one command that I want to give on the tunnel interface, record route. So it will show clearly what route it takes. Interface tunnel 10. Tunnel MPLS traffic engineering record route. I would like to give this on all the tunnels. I always love to do that. That may not be seen in the, that is not seen in the printout that I give you. So add this. As a result, what I'll get is, I'll see the recorded route. This is the recorded route. It goes to 15.3.12, which is this one. 15.3.01 and then 15.3.11 here. So from here it goes this way, it shows clearly. But this one is saying the operationally down, path not valid. So the explicit path that I gave is the problem. Explicit path has got unknown address. See how clearly it shows the error. It has got unknown address 15211. Okay, we'll change it. 15211. Let's see whether this tunnel is up on
Sir,
router 3. This is unidirectional. 1 minute. Show IP interface brief. Here also down, show MPLS traffic rate tunnels. Let's see what reason here it shows. Here this is tunnel 10, tunnel 20 not valid. Explicit is the thing it should use.
sir, say signaling down. So that 6/1 serial interface, I think the IP is not given.
We'll check. Now, where are we? Okay, this is an unknown address. 15112 is an unknown address. Likewise, for router 7, what you saw was an unknown address here. 15211. This one is an unknown address. Okay. So to avoid problem, it's better to give the loopback addresses of this router instead of giving this ingress and egress. If you are giving this ingress or egress address, if you are going to give this ingress or egress address, you should give both. I should have given both. But I was only giving the ingress addresses. I repeat, when you write explicit path, show run section I. explicit. When you write explicit path, you see, I have given only the ingress router. This is ingress interface IP. This is also ingress interface IP. This is also ingress. No, if you are doing this, if you are doing the physical interface, then you should give both ingress and egress. Both ingress and egress. Otherwise, do only the loopback interface. So I'm going to give only the loopback interface of 5 and 4. So I can do alteration to this, or I can delete and do. Let me delete and do properly. And now I use the same name and I say next hop address router 5's loopback. Show IP interface brief. Is it 555? Yes. 5. Likewise, next hop address folder. Next hop address 3.3. This is actually enough. This is the easy way. Loose mode we call it as. Show run interface tunnel 20. Okay, upper is there. Upper, yeah, enable. Okay, nice. interface channel 20. Shut down. We'll bring it up. Show MPLS traffic engineering tunnel 20. This is tunnel 10, no problem. Channel 20, again signaling is down. I also know this, notice it. And what? Hmm, okay. Which means it knows 55555, but it do not know 44444. Why? 777. 47. Do you know for phrase code? 4.4.4.4. Mouse. Let me go back to explicit path and see whether there is any command called loose mode. There is the worst one. See, in iOS itself there is a command called loose mode. But those commands are not here in iOS.
So 15.2.1.1 is reachable, so that is not actually down.
Yeah. No. That is not the problem for signaling. So now what I'll do is I'll shut down this path and see whether the path to reach customer B goes to the upper path. Because it's a dynamic, no? It should go where the upper path if I shut down this. Then I'll know whether everything is fine with this path. If the dynamic path will take the upper path for customer B, which means the path is good. So let me shut down the router 7. Okay, this proves that there is something wrong with the path. Tunnel 10 is not getting established via the upper path. Show traffic engineering, show MPLS traffic engineering. Sorry. It says down. No path to destination. Okay, fine. I understand that there is some command missing in this path, upper path. We're going to fix that. So let me bring this interface up back. Now when this link comes up, the tunnel will also come up. Tunnel has come up. I want to verify whether customer B can ping the remote. I'll go to router 2, show IP route. I'm not learning any routes. The reason is we have not redistributed from BGP to OSPF. That's the reason. We need only one way. Then instead of jumping into that, let us finish this tunnel issue. Go to router 7 back and see whether the interfaces on router 7 has got all the configurations. Show WAN interface serial 6/0. RSVP is enabled, traffic in tunnel, everything is there. MPLS LDP, router ID, loopback 10. I'm missing some command somewhere. MPLS trafficking, tunnel 1 on the global mode, doing the physical interface, and the other are under the OSPF. Looking good. What about RSVP? RSVP is also good. MPLS traffic engineering tunnels on global on 2 interface and MPLS LTP. Okay, looking good. R5 is okay. I think R5 has got. See, that was the problem. Only now the MPLS is coming. So that was the issue. Now I think we have fixed it. Let's go and verify. Now, if you go to router 7, you should see some change. Interface tunnel 20, I shut down, and let me bring it up. Router 5. Show MPLS LDP neighbor. Oh, it's not neighbor with router 7, so there is some other issues. There's one more issue. There's no neighbor with 7. Interface serial 6/1 MPLS IP. On router 7 also I would like to check. What? This has got neighbor with both 4, 5 and 3. There's no issue here. The problem is on 7. Show run. Not IP MPLS. One globally, one tunnel interface, two physical interface. There should be 2 tunnel interface. So there is some more issue. Show MPLS LDP. Show MPLS interfaces. Okay, it is running on tunnel, both tunnel as well as physical, and also it should be enabled globally. For tunnel 10, I see it is operational, but for tunnel 20, it is not operational. 20 is not operational. Show IP route static. I have only one static route, that may be the issue. So IP route 100 or 100 or 100 or 100 use tunnel 20. This was already given. Tunnel was not up, that's why it didn't show in the routing table. Even now it will not show unless the tunnel comes up. So what might be the issue? I am not seeing the labels. Check it on R3. On R3, do we have neighbor? Yes, we have neighbor with router 4. Oh, only 4 only. Show run show MPLS LDP neighbor. We also have neighborship with 6. Looking fine. Show MPLS. No. We have 5 and 6 and 3. Oh, 4 and 3 is also there. There's no problem here. In 6 also there is no problem too. What is the problem on router 5?
Sir, It might be a problem with the GNS3.
No genus. Please, please. This is between 5 and 7. So run 16 MPLS IP. There's a simple command somewhere I forgot to enable. Aha. I see there is only 2 MPLS IP given on this router. So this one should be, I think, 6/0. Show me the link name. Whatever. I'll go under interface serial 6/0 MPLS IP. Interface serial 6/1 MPLS IP. Globally, I should see 3 MPLS IP. Why? 2 only. What is wrong? Show run. Show run interface serial 6/0. MPLS IP command is there.
Jay,
Yes.
I think on router 7 we missed some command globally, something like that.
If I
We,
miss something globally, then how it will have neighbor with 6? Okay, correct. There is no neighbor with 6. This has got a neighbor only with 3. So there is some issue on router 7.
Could we reload the R7?
We'll try that. Before that, I want to make sure there's nothing missing in our configuration. MPLS is not working at all. MPLS interfaces. MPLS interface has got, there is no sign of MPLS working. Okay, there's a law of result. I'll restart this LDP neighbor. This is there. This was not there before. That was a big issue. Now we have neighbor with router 3 via the tunnel. 7 and 3 has got direct neighborship. And then router 5 and 7, another IBGP, sorry, LDP neighbor. And then router 6, LDP neighbor. We got MPLS neighbors. That is very important, which is there. Earlier on R6, when we checked, there was no neighbor with 7. But now I also have neighbor with 7. It was just a restart to solve the problem. Now we need to solve the problem with the tunnel interface. No, I'm not going to do that. Now I want to check show MPLS traffic engineering tunnels. Tunnel 10 is up as usual. Tunnel 20 as usual, signaling is down, not valid. Type is explicit path. You should use the explicit path, and it says explicit path has got an unknown address. Explicit path has got the unknown address. Okay, so I'm going to modify
Jay,
explicit
did we
path.
bind? Did we bind the explicit path to the interface?
If you didn't bind, then how you will find this here? If you didn't bind to tunnel interface, how you will see this here? It is binded. But I think there is need to do some changes. Show run section or show IP explicit path. I'm going to add a few things here, like IP explicit path upper name, name, and I'll try to alter okay, I'm going to alter. So append the after means append after the entry that is specified. Or I can use the index value, but here the index value is 1 and 2. I cannot insert in between. So the best option will be strict source rate. No, I want loose source rate. So it's not strict. That is why it was. That is why there is a problem. I want to make it as loose. I want to see an option how to make it loose. This is what I was telling from the beginning. There was an option called loose mode in iOS XR. In iOS, I don't know where to see that. It says strict source root. No, I don't want strict. Strict means then it will not know how to reach this 444. Strict means you need to say every IP address in the path. Increase, egress, increase, egress, increase, egress. I want loose source root. How to change it? Wait. Let me go to router 3 and see. Show MPLS traffic. So here also the same problem, I believe. It says this is an unknown address. And when I go and see show IP explicit, you can see 6 strict again. Stotram. Praise the Lord. Yes, Jayachandran. Yes, sure. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sure. So it's the problem with the explicit part. We're going to fix this. So I do not want to do too much of research between loose and tight here, loose and straight here. I'm going to make it just straight, no problem. It will take some extra work. It's okay. I can do it. So do show run section IP explicit. I'll remove this. I'm going to give every hop address.
No, you have to change on. You put on. No, no IP explicit pattern.
Fine. IP explicit path name upper enable. Now I'm going to say every single address. Next address. Yes. Okay, let me add some index also so that I can insert index 10 next address is 15.1.1.2 index 20 next address. I want to give the exit interface address to this route, which is 15.2.1.1 and then index 30. I want to give router 5's increase address, next address 15.2.1.2 index 40 next address is 15.5.1.1 index 50. Next address is 15.5.1.2 and then index 60 is the final, which is 7.7.7.7. Fine. So I have increase, decrease, increase, decrease, increase, the final. So let us see now. I may need to write this egrees on router 3. Wait, further there is nice clue here. Show IP, show MPLS traffic engineering tunnel. If you see the established tunnel, tunnel 10 is established. If you see the route here, the path, okay, it has got the router 6 inside address, router 7's inside address only. Okay. Anyway, I have given this. Let's see. I'm on router 3. What I need to do is I need to check whether show run interface tunnel 20 has got that upper. Okay, it is there. I need to simply shut down once. Oh, not tunnel 10. Tunnel 20 is what we need to check. Interface tunnel 20. Shut down once. And I bring it up. Let me see what problem it shows now. Show MPLS traffic engineering tunnel. And I need to check tunnel 20. Tunnel 20 again, it is still down. It's okay. I'm happy it is down. But reason is what? It says this is an unknown address. 15.1.1.2. This guy. Order 4. Show run interface serial 6.0. Happy RSVP traffic engineering channel MPLS IP bandwidth is there. What else I should do? Everything is there. So it's not that problem. So again, I'm going to add something to the explicit path that I created in R3. I'm going to add the exit. And so I'm going to say index 5 means it will be added here before 10. This exit interface. Next address is 15.1.1.1. Okay, I have added this. I have added every single address in the path. Same issue. It records the route. It goes. It says there is a route existing via this one, but our explicit path is not matching. Okay, if we add dynamic, then this tunnel will come up, but that is not our aim. Our aim is not to add dynamic. I'm going to say MPLS tunnel, tunnel MPLS, traffic engineering path option 2. I'm going to say dynamic. Then it will, if path option 1 is not available, it will use path option 2. If the resource is available. If resource is already given to path option, for channel 10, then there is no resource for channel 20. Anyway, I think we'll continue this in the next class. I'm really stuck somewhere.